reserved for kind of a static defense role. But what's really fun about having them play on this map, on a payload map, is while normally they're locked down with their abilities, they have to stay in place. If they do that on the payload, they can move and kill. Hopefully we'll see one of my favorite plays from Torbjorn where he gets a turret on top of the payload, the infamous Killdozer.
Now entering King's Row.
Let's kick it off. Let's look at King's Row. Here we are, we're getting a good look at the main defensive artery on King's Row. Defense is going to haul down following this blue line to the foot of Big Ben, where they're going to meet the first of a 2-point capture payload map.
The attackers will capture that by standing on a little circle that we'll get to in a second, and then they're going to push a payload through the rest of the map all the way to the end of the level. So the beginning is kind of a tug of war over at this point, and then it turns into just a tug of war over an actual payload that's moving through the mission.
Fighting on this point, they basically have to, as the attacking team, hold it uncontested as long as they can. Holding just means standing on it and not dying. The defense, however, is going to try to put as much pressure on that point as they possibly can to take them out.
And you can see this red line here. This is where the attackers are going to come from. They'll spawn up in this church ahead, and then they're going to come down this red line and try to take that point. Of course, there are a lot of little nooks and crannies and side alleys that the attackers can use to try to get around the defensive position that the defenders will set up.
And Overwatch features a bunch of high mobility classes. We'll see one here with this grappling hook. These classes can get anywhere. It's really important that the levels are porous and have a lot of different avenues of access.
I like that word, porous. Now, here we see a Harmony Orb here. That's going to provide him a little tiny bit of healing over time, so he's probably going to be topped off most of the time. And now he's also, Symmetry gives him a shield as well. That's going to give him a ton of HP.
Yeah, throwing that shield on there with the Zenyatta Orb is going to help his survivability as he harasses the attacking team. Here we see Symmetra throwing a couple turrets out. She puts one under the bus, which is super, super rude.
And here we've got the attacking team spawning in. You can see Winston up in the front there and the rest of the team behind him. And they're all kind of deciding which exits they want to go through here. There are 4 exits from this building, and Torbjorn's already got a turret in the main entrance. Bastion's looking out the left-hand side here with Mercy. It looks like the game is just about to begin here.
Which is now.
And
hey,
the doors are open. All right, Bastion going out the left-hand side with Mercy healing him up. Looks like she does a Guardian Angel through this little gap, gets her away from Pharah's rockets there. And looks like she wants to stand next to Bastion and keep him alive as long as possible.
And Guardian Angel's kind of key, too. It allows Mercy to stay with whatever high mobility class she's with. She can zoom right to
but right here she's got a Reaper's
Reaper
coming in to try to take her out. He's taking a lot of damage, though, but he's got, with that Harmony Orb and that shield, his HP is almost back to full already.
You can see here, he's doing a fine job keeping half of the attacking team occupied. The Tracer just jumping around, trying to get a beat on him. And the Reaper keeps walking through and regenerating his health.
She can't find him, and he dodges back the other direction. Tracer is just lost now. Now he's coming in. He wants another shot at this Bastion. He wants to take out this Mercy. Oh, and he gets his ult. He does a huge Death Blossom, takes out all 3 people. Oh my gosh, that's half of the attacking team already dead just to this Reaper.
Taking off a 5-player kill streak. He's got 2 more victims right in front of him.
Oh, there's one of them goes down. Looks like he really wants this Hanzo as well. He's going up for it. That Harmony Orb just really difficult to get through for the attackers.
Dat Harmony Orb.
Yep. And now this Reinhardt's here. He's got the huge hammer, and he's going to try to take out one more. He goes for the Tracer. Doesn't quite pin her, though. But now looking from the Tracer's perspective, she manages to get her ult. That's that Pulse Bomb onto Reinhardt. It does a ton of damage. Doesn't quite kill him, though, but with the Mercy boost, she manages to take him down.
And she's going to try to regroup. She was hanging in before with, looks like Mercy's got back on top of her. She was with Mercy and Winston before, but they seem to have gotten split up. And this Symmetra has put together quite an evil little web of short-range sentry turrets. Symmetra's staying alive, taking a bunch of damage, but doing a bunch of damage.
Absolutely, and you generate your ult for any class by dealing or taking damage. Oh, Symmetra does just enough to take out that Tracer right there. Very evil. But by building up that ult, it's going to allow Symmetra to maybe put down a teleporter relatively soon.
Yeah, that's her ultimate ability, and that's really clutch when you're on defense or on offense. Honestly, it's like the coolest ability ever.
Yeah, there's so many cool abilities, though. I mean, it's a good one, but...
Like, you know, that. 1.21 gigawatts.
Straight into the face. But it looks like the attackers, they've grouped up. There's 3 of them here now. They might go for the point.
Yep.
Yeah, Winston leaping forward. Mercy using that Guardian Angel again to follow him onto that point. Reinhardt is actually here. He's just totally unsure what to do.
You saw the Tracer actually run around to the right-hand side. Probably going to go deal with... Oh, never mind. Kind of the Symmetra. We're seeing her here with her ult ready. She places that teleporter. That's going to be incredibly critical. The defense, as they die, are going to be able to take that teleporter and get right back into the action.
Oh, this is awesome.
Quickly.
Just like the cinematic right there. Tracer getting right up behind.
What you looking at?
But doesn't quite take out the Widowmaker. So close right there. The Widowmaker jumps down.
Oh, here's my favorite move. Blink, blink. Pulse bomb, recall.
Oh, Reinhardt goes down.
Right back where you started. All right, now we're seeing that teleporter in use. We've got 2 folks running through it so far, a 3rd coming right behind. You can see here how critical that teleporter is. Basically, the defense, even though they're dying, are able to get right back onto the point.
And now it looks like Pharah's flying around here, trying to do a bit of damage. Death Blossom actually comes out from the Reaper. Doesn't quite take out Bastion, but he does go down to that the little orb thingy.
On the left-hand
from
side
Symmetra.
there, you can see that Torbjorn's put up a turret. That might be just the push they need in order to hold this point.
Yeah, it looks like the defenders don't actually have any answer for that. Pharah's going to come up here and do a rocket barrage onto the point.
A rocket barrage.
Torbjorn
Just kill half the team.
Demolished. And she actually takes out the Winston shield. It has so much HP, but the Torbjorn turret
there.
does take her down. The defenders just haven't really found a good answer to it.
Yeah.
And here's Hanzo from the offense. Straight through the
She got
neck
the point.
into that Widowmaker.
That seals the deal. Looks like the attacking team is taking the point at the foot of Big Ben. Look, kids. Big Ben. Parliament. You see here the payload rolling out. So the objective changes now. The attacking team is going to have to stay with that payload and move it all the way down that road we saw at the very beginning, all the way into Robot City. The rules are pretty straightforward. As long as they stay near or on the payload, it'll move forward. If they die, the payload will stop for a moment and then start to roll back. The defense is going to try to find some way along the street to put some pressure on the attacking team so they can't take it.
So it looks like that Bastion has set up on the payload, and he's going to be firing forward. Normally he's a static defender, but when the payload is moving, it moves for him. Now this Reinhardt's going to try to get behind him to do a lot of damage because Bastion can't turn around. He's taking some damage from, it looks like a Hanzo up in the top left, but
He's shrugging off some damage from Hanzo. I think he just thought he had a small headache.
He's kind of a pincushion. He's just so much HP, he doesn't even behind them, and he pins the Torbjorn to the back of the payload. Brutal. He takes out the Bastion, and the Winston manages to take out Reinhardt. That's a good trade right there, but it has really shut down the progress of this payload. It's moving forward a little
He's moving
bit.
alone, but I don't think he can push that by himself. This is a really tight alley to get shot up in. In fact, he's taking... Oh, no, it looks like they have a teleporter on play. So the Reinhardt just died. Is already back in play because of that teleporter that's been put in the subway. Again, that's going to cut down. Look how quickly they can get to that payload, put pressure on the offense.
And now this Winston is ulting right here. He's an enraged monkey. He's doing a lot of damage. But this Transcendence is really going to shut him down. This is a huge AoE heal for the defending team. And it looks like they've actually pushed the Winston all the way back. He knows that his enrage doesn't last long enough to fight this. He decides to come back in, and he just dies immediately.
So go to the Widowmaker. You can see she's really trying to lock down this street. She had a total beat on that poor Torbjorn.
Looks like she's looking for another kill here. Oh, going for the Hanzo, not quite, and this second shot takes him down.
Oh, and Mercy
But
gets him back online.
And he's coming back up. He gets out of range of that sniper. As soon as he reacts, Hanzo gets the kill here.
It looks like Hanzo really wants to make his way around, take that Widowmaker out. She's locking that. Oh, no, never mind. That's a Reinhardt. Back up. Yeah, there's no way Hanzo's going to solo that guy, not in that close quarters.
Absolutely not. Just he's got so much HP. Hanzo, you saw earlier, he took 4 arrows to the face and barely felt it. Now it looks like Hanzo's got a position. This is actually behind where the attackers
the defense doesn't see it. They're actually walking past him. They don't see his. Oh no, that Widowmaker saw him. He's right up top. Oh no, looks like that Hanzo got off his dragon just in time. Widowmaker couldn't quite take him out.
This has angered the Reinhardt. Reinhardt knows where he is now. He's coming in for it. He gets a charge off, but Hanzo does the wall climb and gets out of range. And now a Tracer is there as well. Reinhardt's trying to keep that shield up and block one direction, but he can't block both sides, and he goes
So the
down.
Tracer's going into the subway, probably to go find that teleporter that was there before. But as you can see, the Symmetra is repositioned. She's placed a new teleporter, and that's going to give the defense an edge as they go to put pressure on that payload. While she's here, of course, looks like they can lock down this corner again, particularly if they get that Widowmaker back in position.
And now we see a Pharah jump up in the air, fire off a huge ult, takes down the Bastion, but does not go through that Winston shield very well. They're trying to just keep the attackers off of the payload and keep it from moving forward. And Winston comes for Pharah, and she just jumps over this house. Pharah can fly. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, Winston's doing a good job just trying to keep that payload moving. But he looks like he's soloing it. Oh, no!
Oh, he's going for this Widowmaker. Yeah, this Widowmaker has been getting such clutch snipes off, and now he's just knocking her around. He's going crazy. He's jumping all over the place. There he lands, and he does take out the Widowmaker. She goes down. That's going to really open up an opportunity for the attackers to make some progress.
Probably slow down the rate of clutch snipes we're going to see over the next few minutes.
It's pinned straight into a wall.
All right, so like we mentioned, if teleporter is going to be coming to play, that Widowmaker, she had just died. She's right back into the action very quickly.
And you can see the payload is right there with Reinhardt protecting it. And Pharah, as she comes out of this teleporter, she can actually shoot straight into where the payload already is. Yeah, there she is. Oh, Torbjorn again.
Shot again.
Oh, this poor Torbjorn. He keeps trying to get a turret down somewhere. It looks like she's going for another kill, though. Oh, Tracer. Oh, poor Tracer.
That's
She's got such low HP. Made up for by high mobility, but she's just walking through a hallway. She will go down fast.
So mobility will pay dividends here, though. Looks like Tracer's going to try to hunt around on the high ground, get around to the side where Widowmaker's stationed. to take her out. Widowmaker's locking down that corner. She really has to die.
And it is important as a Widowmaker to move after getting a couple kills because your opponent can see where you're hiding in kill cams. Now Tracer's found her and she's really edging for this kill.
Yeah, she wants this kill bad.
And doing a lot of damage, does not quite get it. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, but she goes down, an ally finishes her off. Now she's fighting the Symmetra. This is a huge moment for the defenders right here. The teleporter is right behind Tracer, but she has not noticed it. She's fighting against the Symmetra, and she sees it. She's going for it. She wants to get in there, gets a time bomb off, blinks away, and that teleporter is down.
This could be the turning point. Yeah, it looks like the attackers have not only taken out that teleporter, but they're getting that Bastion in line down that long sightline, that long alleyway where Widowmaker was putting so much pressure on them before.
And he does such huge damage when he's in deployed form. He gets even the tank classes in this game.
He's got his back to the subway. He's going to be really hard to get flanked.
But he's going to have to work really fast. If you look at the top, there's actually only 8 seconds left on the clock. Now that could, if they stay on the payload as they are right now, they will go into overtime mode.
So it looks like we're entering overtime right now. As long as they stay on the payload, they can push it to the next checkpoint. The checkpoint's just to the left, just past that cool red column right there, right around the corner.
If they do make it to that checkpoint, then they get 2 minutes added to the clock, which that may give them an opportunity to push through to the end right here.
Yeah, and it looks like the defenders have fallen back. They're not putting any resistance. They're going to cede this checkpoint over. And we're looking at it now. I think our good buddy Torbjorn is trying to get a killdozer going.
He's going for that teleport.
Yeah, look at that. Dragon
Strike. There's the turret.
That Dragon Strike up front is giving them just
and a molten
time.
core from the Torbjorn. Oh, he's coming back in right now. He's got his ult up. That's going to make him build turrets much faster and give him a ton of HP. He's got his hammer out. Oh, but a big res brings his team right back into the action. He's actually getting sniped right now, but he has so much HP, and with the Mercy healing him, that sniper is not going to take him out. That turret is up. It's doing a lot of damage. It's shooting everything it can see, and that turret it looks like they have no answer to it. Oh, but that shield just
that would have been
misses
really
the
helpful.
payload.
I mean, look how much they moved from the top of the checkpoint.
This thing does so much damage, though. Even Reinhardt here, he can't stand up to that. Yeah, he goes running away.
There's only like, 15, 20 meters to the end. That circle right there is where they need to go.
It's right there. They just need to go down that ramp, and then they're right there.
This killdozer is paying huge dividends. They can
keep
marking this thing.
You can see it starting to smoke. Oh, but it takes out that Pharah. Now Reinhardt charges through, so Torbjorn can't heal it anymore.
And
Widowmaker manages to kill it. But Reinhardt, Winston's duking it out on the bottom. Tracer comes in, throws a pulse bomb, and does kill off that Reinhardt.
Tracer retreating as offense, retreating back into the defensive area. I think she's going to pull the same nonsense harass that Reaper did on their team at the very beginning.
Look how close it is to the end. Oh my gosh, it's just inches away. They need to get the payload completely into that circle for the game to be over. But it's right on the edge. They just need to push it a few inches further, but the defenders don't want to let them. They've got this Zenyatta ult going off. This is going to keep all of the defenders alive for a long time.
Oh, they're inching forward just a little bit more.
Oh, the shield is up. The Winston is knocking back Reinhardt, but Reinhardt got his ult off and knocks down the Winston at the same time. Winston gets sniped in the head. And now the attackers actually have good presence here. The attacking Tracer is trying to fight off this Zenyatta, and it looks like Tracer
doing an amazing job. Just pulls off a pulse bomb, takes out that
Widowmaker. And now the Bastion is being forced to move by Reaper, but Bastion is walking forward. It's so close.
Oh my God, they can push it. They're right
Come
there.
On, right here. Right here. Just inches away.
No, that Reaper took out the Bastion.
The Reaper is still there.
Huge res.
Huge res.
This could be it. This is the last possible push they can make. They have half their team on the point right now. All they need to do, yeah, that rocket barrage really sealed the deal. Half their team taken out right after that res. Winston's still pushing.
Still fighting for it.
Oh no, take a Death Blossom to the face. That might spell the end.
How is it not over?
Well, because now the
attackers?
Defense has to teleport over. Oh, look, there's a Tracer right there.
Tracer's still alive, still on the payload, still trying to push it, just inches forward, recalls and brings back some of her HP, and she's blinking all over the place.
She just needs to stay alive, keep that thing
blinking
moving.
all over. She does not want to, but she does. She goes down in the back, and that's going to be it. They just need to keep all of the attackers off for 2 more seconds. The game will be over. This could be it for the defenders.
And there
it is, defender victory.
I can press a button.
我也可以上去玩一玩。
Got pretty much a fairly comprehensive look at Overwatch right there. What you guys think?
你们觉得刚才那个演示怎么样？
It is super fun. We've had
它
so
简直
much
是
fun
太棒了。
just playing this game at the shop. We can't wait to hear and see what you guys
我们之前
have.
在那个工作室这边已经玩过这个游戏了，我们现在已经等不及等它上市了。
This new Blizzard world with you guys. Ultimately, what do we got?
最终呢？
Beta's in 2015.
我们的公测是在2015年。 你也可以到我们的网站 playoverwatch.com 上面可以查更多这方面的信息。同时，你也可以告诉我们你对我们游戏有什么看法，给我们一些反馈。因为我想我们和观众应该一起来完成这个游戏。我现在有一点时间给大家来给我做提问。
Well, okay. Where are we starting?
我们从哪个开始呢？
Thank you. Right. Jeff.
I think they have a line over there. It looks like.
Sorry, guys, we can't see from here.
Yeah.
我们在台上看不到台下观众举手。现在是切到这个哥们儿，他应该会问一些问题。
Hey, how's it
How you guys doing?
What's up?
Good. How are you
This game
doing?
looks badass.
这个游戏看起来简直是屌爆了。
You're mentioning the story being told outside of the game. I was
你
curious you meant outside of like the gameplay or outside of like the interface, like blog posts.
你
and
提
whatever.
到了游戏之外还会有关于这个游戏的故事，那你提到这个故事具体是讲什么呢？我确实是提到了它会是游戏之外的故事，会有一些不同的方式去来告诉大家。我们会在那个后面的游戏跟着游戏的进展，我们会存一些进化型的故事，来告诉大家，一步一步的来为大家揭示这些游戏英雄之间的故事。
It's awesome. It's BlizzCon.
This is Sparta.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
What's up?
Good. Awesome game, by the way. Looks cool.
非常棒的游戏，看起来很酷。
Two games I like are Heroes of the Storm and Left 4 Dead, and kind of their one overlap is the characters kind of share dialogue and moments in the gameplay.
他们在我们的角色在游戏当中是可以进行对话的吗？可以进行交流的吗？当然可以。我们在那个游戏设定当中设定了很多关于游戏角色的语音设定。它是由我们的一个概念设计师 Arctic 给角色设定的一些语音信息。它是以第三人称模式来看待这个游戏的，所以你可以看到很多的角色。我们有一个非常好的音效团队。同时，我们也有非常好的配音演员。我们能够捕捉到这些英雄他们自己的特色和精神，然后我们用声音来表现他们的个性。同时，在那个游戏里面，我希望你们在玩游戏的时候都把你们的耳机戴上，这样你就可以体验到里面精妙绝伦的音效。
Hello. Have you determined if it's going to be free to play or a one-time purchase?
这个游戏是免费，或者是这个游戏是单次购买了之后再可以玩的呢？这个我们不来定，这个是由他们的团队来定的。我们只负责设计英雄，然后设计一些很酷的东西就可以了。我认为会有比我们更聪明的人来确定到底是如何去给这个游戏定价。当然我们也会我觉得我们到未来的话会玩到这个游戏，同样的话也让他们会觉得这样很公平。
首先我想感谢你们给我们带来这么棒的一个游戏。我的问题呢是，这就是你们的泰坦计划吗？如果不是的话，泰坦计划有多少是带到这个游戏或者影响了这个游戏呢？这个问题怎么回答呢？我记得我们大概是1个月前吧，在 Polygon 这个游戏媒体当中说，我们 泰坦计划已经黄了，这个已经发生过一段时间了。Mike Morhaime， 我想大概在一年半前，他做了一点，他做了一个宣布，他说我们不搞泰坦了，然后我们内部决定就是采用别的开发方向。所以最后发生了什么呢？就是我们决定了现在的这个方向。Overwatch 它是一个很不同的游戏，和我们本来想做的游戏是相当不一样的。但是这个游戏还是它很有特色，然后也非常有野心。而且我们这个团队跟他也算是老夫老妻了，一路走来。我觉得 Overwatch 呢，它可能相对于泰坦，它还是精神上延续了一些的。泰坦本来我们也是想基于地球未来，还有几个地点，还有一些点子，都是延续过来的。我们都是把那些当做一个平台来设计这个游戏的，但是也没有办法很详细的、具体的说他们这两个游戏有多不同。我觉得最大的不同呢，不是最大的不同，我们觉得 Overwatch 这款游戏呢，不管泰坦，我们当初是什么想法，有一个核心就是要制造一个有英雄的游戏，这个影响了我们整一个思路，怎么样建立起它。精炼提纯之后，是我们这两款游戏共有的一个核心。所以我想，我可以说这游戏是还蛮不同的这两款，但是有一些部分，就是正如我们经常说，我们过去做的游戏总会有一些元素我们非常喜欢，游戏设计当中有一些东西，总会有那么些东西在这个游戏当中，以这个形式没法体现出来，但是我们总是愿意把这些碎片再捡起来，重新整合到其他的想法里面去。所以这款游戏还是有它自己的个性，是一款全新的游戏。
Great, thank you.
好的，谢谢你的问题。